Dear FirstPoint family, as we move closer to distance learning, I wanted to talk to you to reassure you that the high quality provision you're used to from your school will continue. I'm Matt Tompkins, I'm the Principal and CEO of the school, and I'm joined today by Dr. Danny Doyle, our Head of School. Danny.
We are in unprecedented times, which we appreciate can be presenting many challenges for our families. I think today it's important to reassure you that we want to help you meet those challenges and that FirstPoint will be continuing provision as normal. We will continue to educate, we will continue to look after our students, provide support for our families, and our children will continue to learn. This is not a holiday. This is a time to be back to school and a time to be back learning. Therefore, teaching, learning, revision and exam preparation will all continue as normal, just in a very different format. And in a minute, we'll talk you through how we're going to do that.
During this time, it's really important that we continue to exemplify what it is to be a FirstPoint student. Our work ethic, our commitment to learning, our desire to achieve beyond what is normally capable for young people. And we know that together we can achieve that. So Danny, what will that look like?
Okay, so I'm going to take you through the different approaches that we're going to use for distance learning, which means when you can work independently at home using the resources that the teachers have provided, and also some of the live feed sessions where you'll still be able to interact with your teacher live in real time, asking questions, being taught and learning as we'd expect at FirstPoint. The first thing to state though is that throughout all of this, we are representing our school and we are representing our families. So the expectations that we hold for ourselves are the highest. We must conduct ourselves in the manner, online and in our homes, as we would do at FirstPoint School.
And welcome to the overview. Here we'll be taking you through some of the key aspects of learning and the key approaches the school will be using over the next 2 weeks to maintain and guarantee high quality provision at FirstPoint School. You'll notice is that we all have a number of responsibilities during these challenging times. Leaders will still be highly present and available, working diligently to support our families. We will also be maintaining the high quality of provision that is expected of FirstPoint School. Teachers will still teach, providing daily lessons, learning, feedback and guidance to all of their students. Students will still need to work hard, complete assignments to the best of their ability, submit work for feedback and then act on that feedback. Parents, we're also asking you to establish a daily routine in line with the guidance we've suggested, but in a manner that suits your own family timetable and your own family frameworks. Learning will happen in a number of different ways. These are in structured lessons that are available for students to follow on a daily basis. There's also some independent project and inquiry-based learning that they can do over the course of the week. There are other tasks in terms of exercise, meditation, experiments, independent reading, a manner of different things that they can use. These will be shared for EYFS on Padlet, for Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2 on Seesaw, and for Key Stage 3, 4 and 5 on Microsoft Teams. The live learning live stream sessions will be all through Microsoft Teams. The contact details are available in all of the student and parent booklets and on the website. These student and parent booklets have now been shared with all of the community and they outline most of the key information, key questions and key approaches that we will be using. They highlight some of the useful links that people can use for independent learning. They also highlight some of the key resources that students will want to draw from when they have finished their structured timetabled work. Also in the student booklets are a guide to the amount of learning hours students should be spending per subject per week. We ask as much as possible for students and families to stick to this guide as the teachers are going to be setting tasks and lessons in line with this guidance. Students will therefore get a good balance, a good educational diet and a good coverage of the core subjects as well as the thematic subjects if they stick to this guide. We do accept that some students and some families will need to be slightly flexible in adapting this to suit their own needs. Alongside this, the live learning sessions will highlight just how many live sessions there are available to each student, in what subject and with what teacher. Distance learning timetables in the student booklets highlight when teachers are available, when they will be having live interactions with the students and giving live feedback and live guidance. That's why we are asking students to stick to the structure as much as possible. As a significant proportion of this learning is online, we need to draw your attention to the safeguarding advice on the website and in the booklets. This provides some very valuable do's and don'ts that will guide you on how to keep your children safe while they're doing the distance learning. The most important thing to all of us during this time is that children are kept safe. Therefore, we want them to work smartly so they have the best opportunity to make the best amount of progress possible. If you need any additional guidance or advice at all, please do contact the safeguarding team or Mr. Headley. Their details are in the documents and also on the school website. The absolute priority for all of our students and our families is that they complete the tasks that are set by the teachers. This is the work that's going to continue to keep our students progressing against the national curriculum objectives and keep preparing them for the next stage in their education. Alongside this, there are supplementary additional optional exercises that will be available on the website. These exciting opportunities involve well-being tasks, challenges of the day, daily workouts and exercises, and some healthy eating options. We will also be producing challenge cards. These are daily optional tasks in science and engineering that you can complete once you have finished the work that has been set by your teacher. You might want to engage in an exciting experiment where you can develop a tornado in a bottle, or even design and build your own helicopter. Either way, we want to see how well you can challenge yourself, how you can use your own imagination to interpret the different ideas, different investigations, and take your learning into different realms. We wish you all the luck in the world. Please do stay in touch, share with us your exciting outcomes, and make sure you're communicating with your teachers on a regular basis. We care deeply about you, we care deeply about your learning, and we want to see how you interpret the different tasks, different challenges, and share with us all of your learning outcomes.
So we're using some really exciting and innovative approaches here at FirstPoint because we want to maintain the high quality provision that you expect of us. We see this as an opportunity, an exciting opportunity, where we can really draw our families into our learning and share the wonderful practice and the provision that we have in place for FirstPoint. So the next 2 weeks will be hard work, but they'll be wonderful work, and we look forward to sharing that with you over the coming weeks on the different platforms.
We continue to educate, to support, to guide, to nurture. Most importantly, teachers continue to teach, our students continue to learn to the best of their ability. As Danny rightly said, we are in this together, we're a community, we are a family. We are going to make the best of this opportunity together, and we will come out of this even stronger than we went into it. Please remember, any questions, any hesitations, anything you need to know, do not hesitate to contact us. We want to support, we want us to be successful and to move this forward together. Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye.